Greetings from Southern Yankee Homestead. If this is your first time, welcome. If you're a returning viewer, welcome back. So to recap, we got a metal building last year and started doing the insulation. If you're watching this video, you're probably one of the people that have seen the previous videos as well, or most of the previous videos. It's been our most popular video, so even though I wasn't going to film more, who am I to deny you what I'm doing? Apparently you like watching this, so I guess continue watching. Well, it's finally time. If you can hear it in the background, it's raining out and the weather's turned. It's about 52, 53 degrees out with 100% humidity. So it's time to get back to work on the insulation in the garage. There we go. I'll stay this way. It's better lighting. So the first thing I did, if you notice over my shoulder, I used to have a strip that went right along the base line there. Well, I took that down because I realized about halfway through that the sheets fit down into the eaves very well. So I just run the sheets into the eaves, in which case I don't need that extra board up there. So I'll reuse those on this side that we're about to start. Now I will be using some time lapse on this because, well, I want to play some music while I do this, and unfortunately YouTube doesn't like my music because it's copyrighted. So I'll, do that whole thing. But right now, let me see here. I already got started. If you see right, I think you can see it right there, that black line. That's where the strapping is going to go to hold that up. Oh, and another side note while I'm thinking of it. The tape didn't work worth a damn. I got a different tape I'm going to try, and this time I'm going to put it up just before I put the sheet of insulation up. I don't think it'll be the second run I got to do that on. I'm going to stick up what I got, but some of it, like, where is it here? Yeah, right there. See that? It's fallen down, fallen off, and gone away. So I got some different tape I'm going to put up there. Not overly pleased with that, but it is what it is. I just don't think the tape likes sticking to aluminum foil, and the aluminum foil doesn't like sticking to the insulation either. But anyhow, let me go ahead and flip you over to a time lapse so that I can go ahead and climb a ladder and start putting some screws and things. That, and so I can also get some music going in here because it's awful quiet. If you think I'm crazy, I probably am, because, well, I'm sure the neighbors think I'm crazy. I'm standing here talking to a stick. at this point, I thought I'd step in and say, what I'm doing is I'm putting a chamfer on the end. So if you see here, I'm putting a 30-degree chamfer or bevel on there, so that when this goes into the attic, like this piece here is flush up against the other sheet. If I'd cut the other one, I could probably make this a little bit less of an angle, but since I didn't cut the sheet that's on this side, this one has a little bit more of an angle. I think it's about a 15-degree slope on the roof. Whatever the pitch is, you can figure that out if you're concerned, but basically I found a 30-degree angle, fits it up nice and tight. I'll show you. If you look, see if I can get that here. Look right there. I got that seam, so it's pretty well tight. Go back the other way. Here's the other one. So that far sheet, this one here, hangs down just a little bit, but this sheet here above me butts up solid to it. What I'll do later is I'll go back and put another strap in here, and we'll worry about that at a later time. But for now, these sheets are in pretty tight, pretty solid. We're gonna go with it. Next, I need to move some stuff around and get some new batteries for the camera, because this one's almost dead too. Well, hope you don't mind. I didn't film anything the last couple days. I've been chipping away at the roof, retaping everything, putting up the new panels, putting up the strapping as you see over my head. I came back because I'm getting to a section that, for better or for worse, I made a slight error when I put it in. It's not horrible, it's just something to work around. So if you look, where is it here? Right there. That is my electrical for the lighting. With that clamped on, I can't get my strapping. Let me see here. All right. So with the electrical tied up where it's supposed to be, I can't get my strapping in. I just undid the clamps here and dropped this down to get it out of the way so that I can put the strapping in next. If you also notice, I went through and sealed up all the tape that had fallen. So next step, let's get off the ladder without falling down holding a camera. Next step is I'm going to get the bottom laths in and get those secured so that I can put a sheet of insulation in. Getting so close to finishing up the top. And if you didn't know, insulation is one of my least favorite things regardless of the type. It's messy, it's itchy, it's just disgusting. I don't care what type it is. All right, with that being installed, I've got 2 1/4 sheets left to do. So, or half sheets, but you've already seen me do that. I'm just going to bevel it at 30 degrees, slide it up in there. There's a spider on the microphone. Yeah, I'm just going to bevel it 30 degrees, slide it in there, and that'll be good for now. I'll show you what all this looks like at the beginning of the next video. I've got something else I'm going to try for holding up the insulation on the walls. So you'll have to subscribe and do that whole thing to see what I got in mind for that one. Other than that, hope you enjoyed this episode. Thank you to all the new subscribers, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye. Greetings from Southern Yankee Homestead. Oh wow, let's get those on there a little bit straighter. Look like I have no owner, as Hun would say.